Howdy, brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. This is your Grateful Panic, and I've got another video for you guys tonight. And I'm laughing because this is about the third time I've shot this video. Just Murphy's Law. If anything can't go wrong, it will go wrong. I actually shot the entire video last night without hitting record, so like a dummy I sat here for about 20 minutes basically talking to myself with nothing recorded. Didn't realize it till I went to do a little production and upload it, and there was nothing there. So let's try and do this the right way tonight and actually get a video shot. And tonight we are going to be taking a look at the Brous Blades Sniper, which is courtesy of my good friend JB over at BigRedEDC. And if you guys haven't checked him out, go on over and check him out, because it's a great channel, great content, really good guy, and he does some awesome videos. And there's another channel or two I want to put out there tonight, but right now let's go ahead and dive down into what I carried today. So along with this guy, I also carried what I like to refer as the Shooty Custom, which is the Ontario knife, old hickory butcher knife that my good man Paul Shooty turned into an absolutely amazing fixed blade knife with a really cool Kydex sheath. It's one of my favorite fixed blades, and I carry it quite often. So that was on my hip today, and I tried to keep it classy this weekend. On the weekends, I carry the knives that I absolutely do not want getting, dirty from all the crap at work. So these are the knives I don't carry throughout the week, because they're pretty much going to get nastified from all the buffer dust and metal chip at work. So I also carried the Line Steel Shuffle, great little modern slip joint, which will be reviewed here in the near future. I carried the Victorinox Alox Pioneer. Ooh, and about dropped it. And my flashlight carry was the Olight S Mini Baton in raw brass. And that leads us into what am I drinking? And tonight, it was actually a suggestion by my good buddy David Vanderstelt, and unfortunately, the store where I get my craft brews did not have what he suggested, which was the Founder's Dirty Bastard, but they did have the Backwoods Bastard, and from what I understand, it's basically the Dirty Bastard, but it was aged in oak barrels. So if this is anything like the Dirty, it's a great beer, and I appreciate the suggestion, David. So with that being said, it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. The knife of the hour, the knife that we've all been waiting for, or at least the knife that old Grateful Panic's been waiting for, the review knife. And like I said, we're going to be taking a look at the Brous Blades Sniper, courtesy of JB over at BigRedEDC. And if you guys have yet to check him out, you need to get over there and watch his videos, because he's got some great content, some really great videos, very knowledgeable. He knows his stuff. Check him out. He's not going to steer you wrong. Real salt of the earth guy that's going to tell you like it is. and give you his honest opinion of some cutlery. And he does a lot of bang for your buck budget knives. Not, I mean, I've said before, not some cheap gas station budget knives, but some actual like good bang for your buck budget knives that you are not going to regret buying. Like I said, this right here is the Brous Blades Sniper. And what we are looking at is a really killer knife with a 5-inch handle length. We've got an overall length of 8 3/4. We got a blade thickness of 1/8 of an inch in D2 tool steel. And the blade style is kind of an upswept, trailing point, Quaking / Persian blade style. And I mean, really killer blade shape. I love that blade shape. You got a handle thickness of 438 thousandths, which is just shy of 1/2 inch. And you've got a handle material on this one of 6061 aircraft grade aluminum, fully open construction. And these aren't standoffs. These are actually machined into the handle scales, so everything just kind of fits together perfectly. And matter of fact, you got a stainless, it's a liner lock, if you can see right there, and you've got a stainless steel liner that kind of leads up into the pocket clip. The pocket clip and liner are all in one piece of stainless steel, which I think is just cool as crap. I mean, this is a sleek knife. The finish on this is a black acid stone wash, and you've got the Brous Blades logo right here, and basically nothing on this side, which is really cool. I love that, you know, they're not billboarding the crap out of this. The only markings they have on this knife are, you know, their logo, and then right here, even though you can't see it, I'm pretty sure the number is 639, maybe 638. Basically, it's 630 something out of 1,000. So it's a limited run knife, and that's really cool. They did obviously 100 pieces, and this is 630 something out of the 1,000. Pocket clip wise, carry wise, it is right hand tip up only, which is cool with me because I'm right handed. So you lefties might be a little miffed about that, but you know, if you can figure out a way to get around it, this is definitely a cool knife to pick up. This handle shape is just incredible to me, and I love the way right here it kind of flows with the blade shape. So, you know, when it's out, you know, it's a really good looking knife, and then when you close it, the blade is just like pretty much hidden because the handle shape matches the blade shape on the spine perfectly, so it's just perfectly hidden. And then you have this little cutout right here that you know, shows off the maker's mark, and also double purpose, it serves as a great little cutout for your index finger. And the ergos on this knife are absolutely amazing. I mean, just absolutely amazing. You got this jimping right here on the back of the handles that it's not super aggressive, but it's very functional. I mean, it grips your thumb very well, and if you want to get on up here on the blade to do some you know, finer work, I mean, there's some great jimping on the spine of the knife here. It's a hollow ground blade with it's a high hollow ground with, but the flat is really nice. Got a great shape here, and the spine of the knife, it's not quite crowned, but you know, there's some chamfer here. It's kind of rounded off, so I mean, it's really attractive. Um, let's see what else is there to say about this knife. Well, there's one thing that we need to say, and that is, let's get a weight on this guy. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be very heavy because 3.1 ounces. I mean, and that's amazing right there. We're looking at 88 grams, and yeah, I mean, that's totally amazing because this is a good size knife. I mean, yeah, it's slim. It's got a slim profile, but I mean, we're talking about almost 9 inches in overall length, and we're talking about D2 blade steel. Yeah, the handle material, like I said, is aluminum, which is a really big weight reducer there. But I mean, this is just so comfortable in hand, so light, so functional, and just really high quality. And it's a good looking knife. I mean, that is just a really good looking knife, and that kind of leads me into the portion of the interview or the review where I might get a little emotional, because I actually got a little emotional about this the day before yesterday, or maybe it was yesterday, but you know, basically me and JB, you know, I consider him my brother. I consider him, you know, one of my best friends, and I would do anything for the guy, and I feel like he would do anything for me. But you know, that's not the point. Like, we truly care about each other. We truly care about what goes on each other's channels, and we do everything we can to help each other out. And basically, what went down is JB basically messaged me and said, "Hey, you know what? That sniper that I sent to you to review, it belongs to you now." And so JB gave me this knife, and I mean, that means the world to me, because I mean, he had no clue how much I liked it. We really hadn't talked a lot since he sent the knife, because you know, he's been on vacation or whatever, and I mean, when you know, I went through the box of knives he sent, and I loved every single one of them, and this one just actually kind of spoke to me, and he had no clue. And like I said, he just sent me a message, and basically said, "You are now the owner of that knife." And I mean, I was blown away. I was absolutely floored, because I mean, this is an amazing knife, and that right there, that goes to show you guys what kind of community that we're a member of. And you know, I hope you guys are as grateful as I am to be a part of such an amazing community. It's it's a community where you wish more people in the world were like us, because I mean, there's so much support. You know, you have a rough time in your life, and you've got people coming out the woodwork, you know, basically giving you well wishes, telling you, "Hey, if there's anything I can do, just let me know," and they'll do it. You know, it's not just lip service. Um, and you know, I gotta say, JB, thank you. Like, that meant the world to me, and And this is an absolutely amazing knife, and it is now one of my most treasured knives because, you know, somebody that I respect and consider my friend and my brother thought enough of me to say, hey, I think you'd like this knife, so it's now yours. And that really means the world to me. So I just want you guys to know, as you know, my viewers, I don't consider you subs because that just sounds really weird, but I consider you viewers and part of the Grateful Panic family. I feel the same way about you guys. Like I said, you guys are family, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if there's ever anything I can do, any advice I can give, any information I can give, and if I don't have the information, I'm going to look it up. I'll figure it out, and I'll get back with you. But I just want you to know, if there's anything I can do for you guys, feel free to hit me up and ask. You know, I would be honored to be able to help you guys. So, with that being said, and I'm sorry for the little bit of emotion there, but I just couldn't help it. I really felt the need to express my gratitude. But with that being said, this knife right here definitely gets the Grateful Panic seal of approval, which, as we know, is 1 3/4 thumbs up. And if I had another quarter to add to this thumb, it would get 2 thumbs up. But I'm giving all I can. And thank you guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your subscriptions, your support, your comments. And with that being said, guys, this is Grateful Panic signing off. And remember, stay alert, stay alive. And hey, how about do something nice for somebody today? Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.